Welcome to AllGen's Money Minute. So a question that comes up often to us and in the industry is, should I pay off my home? Resoundingly, the answer should be
yes.
Okay.
You should.
Now, understanding that this is after we've had other stuff in place, and we welcome you to look at our other videos about paying off consumer debt, etc. But assuming that's all taken care of, you've got a good foundation laid, we should pay off our home as soon as possible. Why is that, Jason?
Well, number one, you reduce your risk. So by having that debt, or what's called leverage, the more leverage you have, the more risk you have. So by not having that debt, no matter what the economy does, if your home's paid off, then you don't have to worry about losing your home or continuing to make that payment, which you may not be able to if you lose your job.
Right.
And the other thing is, along those same lines of reducing risk, it's a guaranteed return. And it's illegal for us to use the term guaranteed in investments.
Right.
But whatever your mortgage is, by not having to pay that mortgage, essentially you're getting a guaranteed return of whatever that interest rate is, minus the small tax savings.
Right.
Okay. And the other piece is you reduce your expenses. So not having to make a mortgage payment allows you to build wealth very quickly.
Right.
So there's just three huge benefits right there.
There's some economic factors, which he just finished saying. There's also a psychological factor.
Absolutely.
I've got a friend of mine who told me he paid off his home. He actually didn't want to pay off his home, but his wife was insisting that he did, and he agreed, and so they paid it off. When he paid off his home, he felt this freedom, okay, this load off his shoulders, that he actually retired or quit his job, okay, in order to be able to go into something that he really wanted to do, because he didn't have that pressure of making a monthly mortgage payment anymore. So he went and started his own business. So it gives you the freedom to make other choices for your life.
Absolutely. That peace of mind is extremely important, even when it comes to investing too. You're allowed, if you have that peace of mind of having a home paid off, you can stay in the market when it gets rocky. Right. But if you have a huge mortgage payment to pay and the economy goes bad, the market starts falling, you're very tempted to sell out. So it allows you to keep that level head and invest with prudence and wisdom.
Now, we do get pushback on this, even in the industry. Okay, I read an article the other day saying you shouldn't pay off your home,
yeah.
and I get it. But so let's talk about that. But Jason, what about the fact that people say you can get a tax deduction by having a mortgage?
This was the most common one, and it's a silly one, honestly, because let's say you're in the 25% tax bracket and you pay $10,000 in mortgage interest, you're getting a $2,500 tax saving.
Right.
So you're paying $10,000
right.
to get a $2,500 saving.
Right.
And you can get that same write-off for a lot of people just by giving to charity.
Right.
So rather than giving money to the bank and interest, go give money to charity if you want that write-off. Now, people's tax situations change, but for the most part, that's the case.
Right. And the second argument that I hear is, well, why should I put all my money in the house? I can take that money, put it in the market, make more money in the market, okay, right. and then pay off the interest.
Yeah, and we're even taught this in finances to use other people's money. So right. I get that argument. The thing is, a lot of people thought that in 2007. So in 2007, they took a huge mortgage and then tried to use the rest to invest in the market.
Right.
And then you guys know what happened afterwards. The market tanked. Both the housing market and the stock market tanked.
Right.
They ended up, with having to take their money out of the stock market and having a house with a huge amount of debt that's not worth as much. All types of short sales and foreclosures happened to that. And a lot of divorces came out of that. So there's just so much bad stuff that can come out of that.
So theoretically, yes, could that theory work if you make more money consistently in the market and you have a low interest? Yes, yeah. But psychologically, since the market isn't always going up consistently, it probably makes sense to pay off your home first.
Yeah, it just increases the risk by not doing that, so I agree, 100%.
Hope that helps. We'll see you soon. Why should someone pay off your home?
You should pay off your home. You just spit at me, dude.
Yeah, I know. I just drank my veggie juice. I'm still like salivating over it.
I just got a piece of kale on my arm.
There you go. Yeah, that's healthy.
Okay.